What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Casper's Kicks once again. So today was the release date of the Yeezy Slide. These were the flex colorways that dropped today. Now I kind of entered for them, kind of didn't enter for them. Like everything I did was last minute. Like I entered and confirmed out like this morning for the shoes, and then of course they had like the Foot Size had them, JD had them. I didn't enter any raffles or anything like that at those stores. It was a little interesting this morning, so I woke up I think at like 6:15 this morning, and I had already seen that they had dropped on Finish Line and JD, so I was like, I'll go ahead and hop in queue and try to cop. Hopped in queue, waited a couple minutes, got in, and it looked like there was just no stock on Finish Line this morning. So I know some of the Discord groups, so many people were already like, I woke up early for no reason because it didn't drop. So I think there was either a tweet or I saw something that said Finish Line would actually be dropping them tomorrow. But fast forward a little later in the day, and they ended up dropping on Finish Line's website. So I ended up copying a pair off of Finish Line today. So I will not necessarily do a review on them, but I'm sure in one of these other videos that I do, I'll just briefly show y'all that shoe because it's not really worth a whole YouTube video over reviewing that shoe. But like I said, I did cop those today. Also, I was kind of confused. So if you're on the Confirmed app, I believe if you're like on iPad or maybe iPod, anything that's not an iPhone, I had trouble trying to enter on Confirmed for the Yeezy Slides this morning. So if you've experienced having issues trying to enter raffles on Confirmed on anything outside of an iPhone, let me know. iPhone or Android, let me know. Because like I said, I got this weird error. I'll put it up on the screen, but I hadn't seen it before, so I was like, I don't know what's going on. So that was the Yeezy Slides this morning. So a couple other things that did happen today before I jump into the main point of this video. So we already are seeing these Citrus 7s go on sale. So one site had them for 25% off retail today. So if you're interested in the Citrus 7s, be on the lookout because I'm sure there will be more sites putting these things on sale because they're not going to sell like that. People who just aren't the biggest fans of Air Jordan 7. So I've seen people mention they want to grab them when they're on sale. So your opportunity, just be on the lookout because it's going to come. Now, continuing on to the last thing. So if you're familiar with University of Oregon, of course, they have their own player exclusives. And there are other Jordan brand sponsored schools that have their own player exclusive shoes as well. But we're focusing on Oregon right now. So there are 400 numbered pairs of the Air Jordan 8 University of Oregon player exclusive that is set to be auctioned off on GOAT and Division Street. Now this auction will start on August 24th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it will end on August 26th at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. Now if you go on GOAT, there's already some information on GOAT about this auction. But I will put up a picture of what the Air Jordan 8s look like. There are two pairs. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to be raffling off both pairs or if it'll be one or the other. I'm not sure how it's going to go. But if you're interested in getting a player exclusive shoe and you like the University of Oregon or you just want to delve into that side of the sneaker game, here's your opportunity. Don't be shocked if the price just shoots through the roof because, once again, it is a player exclusive. There's very limited number of them, only 400, and they're numbered, so people will be trying for them that actually do want a player exclusive shoe. So that is the three topics I wanted to discuss before I get into the main point of the video. So I mentioned it, I think, in either my last video or my previous video before, but we got an announcement from Maniere that there was another shoe coming up, and we actually got confirmation that it is a Nike Airship. So it's the Maniere Airship. So today we actually got the information from Maniere about the shoe and breaking everything down. They put out a video today on YouTube. You can go check that out. It's like kind of like a music video, but it's a black and white video of people playing basketball. So that is on their website. But like I mentioned, we got confirmation on that. They gave us kind of the story behind it. So if you're interested in the shoe, they did start raffles. If you have an Maniere or social status in your area, they started raffles today, which is the 22nd, and they go through Wednesday, which is the 24th. So you can do the in-store raffle that way, or they will have a general release on the 26th, which is when this shoe is set to release online. So you have two different ways to get the shoe if you want to get the shoe. Now, the kicker with this shoe, there's only 2,300 pairs of these airships being made. Now, ask me why there are only 2,300 of these airships being made. I really don't know. And it's a tough one because the Airship in itself is not the most popular sneaker silhouette. Now, if you're not familiar with the Airship, this was the first shoe that Michael Jordan wore before he jumped to the Air Jordan 1. So this was like behind the band series and all that stuff. It all has to deal with the airship. So there's a lot of history behind the airship. But once again, people prefer the Jordan 1s over the airship. You could almost say that the airships are more of like collector pieces. Now, if you're not familiar with Sneaker Fetish, he is on Twitter and on YouTube, and he does a great job with just getting more detail when it comes to sneakers and different stories that are going on in the sneaker community. But he did tweet out something earlier, and he said, how many of you guys actually want a pair of airships? I don't mean wanting the bragging rights of a 2300 pair collab. I mean genuinely a fan of the shoe and plan to buy one of the different colors coming out. So I think that's a great question, a great topic to discuss and give you his opinion on. Once again, it's an airship, so people aren't the biggest fan of airships. Once again, like you don't see airships like that, and when they do come out, people don't really buy them. Now, I agree when it comes to the limited amount of pairs, will that drive up hype with the shoe, or since it's an airship, will it not even matter that there are 2300 pairs? So it'll be interesting. Now, I did end up going today to do my in-store raffle at Social Status, so I already got that taken care of. So if I get the shoe, then I will do a review on it for y'all. If not, then it is what it is. I'm also curious because they're doing in-store raffles at a majority of the Maniere and Social Status stores that are in the country. And then they're also doing a general release raffle on the 26th online. So I'd be curious how many pairs they're putting towards in-store and then how many pairs will be online. I really don't know how they're going to divide that up amongst just everybody trying to buy the shoe. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I did talk about this shoe. So it is a white and blue airship, and it does have some Maniere branding on it. So on the tongue, it has Maniere, and then on the back of the tongue, on the tongue tag, it actually has the pair number out of 2300 that are with the shoe. Now, I think this is my other kind of thing with this Maniere airship. This isn't like the Jordan 1 or the Jordan 2. Like, it's not one of their Jordan collabs that they've done where they put their own spin on the shoe. This is basically just like a blue and white Nike airship, and then they put Maniere branding on it and dubbed it the Maniere airship. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Like, would you have preferred them to actually have put their own touch on the airship, or does it really bother you that we're just getting a blue and white airship? Now, going to the website, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, they do have some information on the shoe. So they kind of give a background of why they chose the airship, and then just more release details about the shoe. So I'll read off what they said on their website. Drawing a parallel between Maniere's commitment to amplify impactful stories and the mythical silhouette's origin story, the Maniere airship is inspired by the deep struggle for the black and brown community to constantly prove itself in the face of doubt, adversity, and systematic issues, with redemption and validation coming at the cost of countless hours doing the work in silence and anonymity. The Maniere's airship is an exclusive and limited release of 2300 pairs. Of course, that's what I talked about, with each pair individually numbered. With the airship, Maniere's goal for this launch is to pay homage and stand up for the OG silhouettes that started it all, the original shoe that MJ played in, and the inspiration for the Air Jordan 1. So that's a little bit of background of why they chose the airship. I still think for me though, it's the fact that they're doing an airship. Once again, not a popular silhouette. So it'll be interesting to see how people take the airship. Will they actually want the shoe, especially in the time where people are so focused on shoes bricking and people reselling stuff? Will this be a shoe that does resell? I really don't know. Like, I could see it doing well, but at the same time, I could see it going for below retail just because it's the airship. Once again, like, people aren't gonna like it. So let me know in the comments how y'all are feeling about the Maniere airship. Is this a shoe that you like? Are you gonna do the raffle for it? Are you gonna try for it when they do release on the 26th? Or are you like, I really don't want an airship, I'm just gonna end up passing on these and going on about my day? So once again, 2300 pairs. There's a raffle going on right now. If you have an Maniere or Social Status in your area, it started today, the 22nd, and it goes through the 24th. And then if you're interested in purchasing the shoe and you don't have a store in your area, they will have an online release on the 26th. Now, if you want more information on this release, you can go to Maniere's website. They literally have a whole pair or a whole article about the shoe and the release. There's also supposed to be a like clothing collection that drops with it. So they have a hoodie, a shorts, and sweatpants, and think long sleeve tees as well. So there's other things dropping with the airship. But yeah, once again, let me know how y'all are feeling about the airship. Is this something you're interested in? Is it a pass for you? You just like, I'm not feeling it. I'd be curious to see what people's reaction are and the reception are to this airship. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping in and checking out the channel. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, on the notification bell so you can stay up to date when I post new content. As always, hope y'all have a great rest of the week. Should have an early review. I should have a couple early reviews coming at some point this week, but as y'all know, just stay tuned to the channel and turn on that notification bell. But as always, hope y'all have a great one, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.